Hi and welcome to your Niagara News headlines for Wednesday, August the 8th, provided by Bullet News Niagara and ICFAD TV. I'm Annie Sylvester. Let's take a look at your local weather first of all. Tonight, partly cloudy skies becoming clear this evening, a low of 19. Thursday, increasing cloudiness and a risk of a thunderstorm in the afternoon or evening, a high of 26. Friday, showers, a low of 17, a high of 23. Saturday, a cloudy one with a 70% chance of showers, a low of 18, a high of 22. And for Sunday, sunny, a low of 17. A high of 25. And now to some of your top headlines. The entire Welland Fire Department battled a blaze last night in the former Henniges automotive plant, which was finally brought under control early this morning. The call came in at about 4:42 p.m. yesterday after a fire broke out in the building's north end between Bernard and Ross Streets. Thick black smoke filled the area quickly and could be seen as far away as Burlington, according to police. The Ministry of Environment also came to the scene, helping with the investigation to determine the cause of the blaze. The approximate damage to the building is valued between $500,000 to $1 million. It was slated for demolition in the near future. An early morning altercation at a Chippewa establishment, the Village Family Restaurant on Portage Road that left a man dead Saturday, has left his family in Stevensville struggling to come to grips with it. John McKenzie, 41 years of age, suffered extensive body trauma and died at the scene, according to Niagara Regional Police and Emergency Medical Services, who were called to the crime scene about 1:20 a.m. Saturday to respond to the disturbance call. A 29-year-old Niagara Falls man, Timothy Brian Nichols, was arrested a short time after the incident and has been charged with second-degree murder. A 30-year-old Welland woman has been charged with fraud following an investigation into financial irregularities at the place where she was employed. The investigation began in late April after Niagara Regional Police were contacted by a business in the town of Lincoln who said the current bookkeeper had discovered false entries in company's account ledgers made during the tenure of the previous bookkeeper. Charged with one count of fraud over $5,000 and one count of fraud under $5,000 is Melissa Natalie Auburn. However, the allegations remain unproven as Auburn has yet to answer to the charges in court. 3 men, all from Kentucky, face numerous charges after deciding to go for a swim at the base of the Horseshoe Falls Sunday morning. The 3, all aged 20 years of age, were observed climbing along the rocks at the base of the falls by staff at the Cave of the Winds attraction on the American side of the Niagara River. They all now face several charges, including reckless endangerment and disorderly conduct. One of the 3 men also faces drug possession charges. Niagara-on-the-Lake has lifted the ban on open-air burning, which was put in place earlier this summer to ensure public safety during extreme drought conditions. However, residents are encouraged to use caution when burning wood and brush or using any outdoor flame-producing devices, including barbecues, patio torches, candles, or campfires. Striking miss, a 5-year-old mare by Smart Strike took this year's Mike Anderson Memorial on Tuesday at the Fort Erie Racetrack. Trained by John Sims for owner Tony Gato, the mare was purchased last winter from Toronto for a winter campaign at Tampa Bay. In the race, Striking Miss grabbed the lead and pulled away from the field to win by 8 lengths and a final time of 1:42.4 for a distance of 1 mile and a 1/16. Finishing second was Grace by Moonlight, and time sharing was thirds. Well, Niagara College Teaching Brewery captured 2 gold medals and 2 silvers, along with a top 10 overall ranking in the international competition at the recent 2012 U.S. Open Beer Championships in Atlanta. The 4-medal finish helped the Niagara College Teaching Brewery place 6th overall. Okay, let's take a quick break here. More news in a moment.
Hey, welcome to Empty Bellies, Welland's home for big food, big fun.
I've been coming here for years. It's a great spot.
It's a nice, comfortable, relaxed atmosphere.
Everything here is wonderful. The people treat us so well.
Welcome back. Well, this past long weekend had lots on the go in the Niagara region, including the highly anticipated St. Catharines Rotary Ribfest. I headed down to check it out. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Well, it's a gorgeous hot day in Montebello Park, and what better thing to do in a long weekend than go to a Ribfest? I'm doing just that. I'm at the St. Catharines Rotary Ribfest. Let's go on inside and take a look.
12th annual Ribfest here in St. Catharines at Montebello Park, and kicking off yesterday with a great band, Jonesy. Today is all about the ribs, good time. We've got a lot of beverages here, and we also have a vendor's alley. So it's a great civic long weekend here in Niagara. Rotary St. Catharines manages this festival, and over the last 12 years we've raised, it's our 12th annual, so the last 11 years we raised $800,000, all of which goes back into the community. So it goes back into our schools, goes back into our healthcare, goes back into our social agencies, all the things that help lift our community up.
We're from Welland, Ontario. We make the best ribs in town. We smoke them on cherry, and we grill them on cherry. That's the best. The rub, the sauce, and all the love that goes into it. Everybody's a lot of fun. Nobody's rude or anything. Everybody's nice and friendly. Town's a great town to be in.
We're from Brewton, Alabama, the heart of Dixie, and came about here 35 years ago, so we just do the Ontario circuit every year. There's a lot of secrets, so like within our sauce and like the way we cook things, it's just all about like time and preparation. It takes about 4 hours to smoke them, and then they hit the grill and then they keep on cooking from there. It's exciting. It's like one big competition on Sunday. We hand in our ribs, and then we kind of wait and have that like anticipation on who's going to win, and then we get a big trophy, and it's exciting. There is a lot of people. Like, this park is absolutely gorgeous. Like, the people here are awesome, big tippers, like everything's great.
And that wraps up tonight's newscast from everyone here at Bullet News Niagara and ICFAD TV. I'm Annie Sylvester. Have a great night.